Hello everybody and welcome to my new Let's Play that I'm keeping a secret for about 30 more seconds. But anyway, I'm Big LT.
And I'm SFParker.
Technically speaking, it's not much of a secret if you look at my playlist right now because it's already ready to go.
I did not, you know what, I'm looking at it and I'm just see that you've got the Game Boy Advance highlighted.
Yep.
So it's a game on there. And you told me this is a game from your childhood.
High school.
I'm calling it your childhood because more than 10 years have passed.
Right.
So it's a decade old for you. It's got a ton of sentimental... I never got to play this. I only got to... Oh my god. So, well, this is something you got to play in high school.
Yep.
This was at a time when I was still watching, because I grew up kind of poor, I was still watching over my friend's shoulders, play these kinds of games. So I never got to play this one, but I grew up watching other people play all sorts of Mario stuff.
Yep.
And I was always jealous.
This is the only Mario and Luigi game I have officially played in my life, actually. Yes, this is Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga the series. And, like I said, this is the only Mario and Luigi game I ever played. I have not played Partners in Time, Dream Team, or Bowser's Inside Story. Not because I didn't want to, it's because I never knew they existed, I guess, until I watched some Let's Plays and found out there was more than just this one. Ran out of breath there, sorry. But yeah, I'm going to get this started. I actually already have a file.
You know, it's actually been 20 years since this came out. Is this the 20-year anniversary for this?
I don't know if it's 20 years as of yet. It may be later in the year, but
We'll see.
I never noticed.
It's a great time to play it.
It's a great time for Nintendo to drop this game as well.
It might be part of the reason that they dropped it.
Probably, yeah. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, this is my my current Let's Play here, or not my current Let's Play, but my current.
If you hear a banging noise, I think someone is hammering something.
Yeah, but yeah, you can see how much I love this game.
Oh
So anyway,
yeah.
I'm gonna do this one here. So start the game.
Ah, nostalgia. Classic Toads. The Bean Bean Kingdom has arrived. I forget how silly these used to be.
Yep.
I have comments about that Bean Bean King's design. They are not safe for work comments. Wow, just fart bombed her. I know it was probably a stink bean bomb, but I have additional comments that are probably still not safe for work about the Bean Bean King. Wait, did they just take a picture of her without her consent?
No, I did. That's my.
I thought the machine they used took a picture. I'm just like, whoa! Way to predict the future.
That might be my possible screenshot or thumbnail, I should say.
Yeah. So you start as Luigi.
Nope.
Okay. Okay, let's Mario's clothes on the line. Smart. Oh no! Is Toad gonna?
Playing as Toad.
Toad's gonna come across Mario in a suspicious situation.
Yep.
Oh no! Don't do it, Toad! Don't do it! You always knock and wait. No! Yeah, that's right. Run.
I always thought that was his underwear when I was watching this for the first time, but I found out from the remaster it's actually a towel.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a towel.
Yep.
They're limited in their pixels, but now that it's bigger like this...
Yep.
She's like, come on, brother! Even Bowser's upset.
Yep.
It's like, this is my princess! Who the heck just stole my princess? Bowser looks pretty awesome in this.
Yep. But a lot of
Who
people.
is that crying?
That is Princess Peach.
I mean, I thought they stole her.
Nope.
Did they make her ugly? Is
Nope.
that a bag over her head?
You'll find out in a little
Did
bit.
they steal her face?
You'll find out in a little bit.
Oh, okay. This is our tutorial.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some good pixel art of Bowser. So, everyone already knows I'm an artist. I have a soft spot for pixel art. Don't know what it is about pixel art, but maybe it's because growing up, I'm pretty much self-taught. Like I said, I grew up on a port. So all my art was what I could draw with my hands or what I could draw in MS Paint. And so that's probably why I have a soft spot for pixel art, is because I got very good at using MS Paint. Basically, art in hard mode. Very limited hard mode.
Oops, I screwed it. Oh, I guess that didn't matter. I screwed up the timing in there for a sec.
But if only I was better at things like color matching and shading, then my pixel art would be taken to the next level.
Okay, so here's why I wasn't saying a word of what happened to Peach.
I mean, she's dehydrated at this point. Unless she's got a waterfall inside of her. Oh, it's the ambassador. Oh, stole her voice. Oh, that's why we're not hearing her wail. Whoa! Did you steal her voice? Explosive vocabulary. It's swearing in kids' games without actually swearing. I love it.
Well, yeah.
Bowser can't steal her.
But yeah, apparently the more you get to know Bowser in these RPGs, the more you're gonna say like, oh, Bowser has the best lines in these RPGs.
Bowser always has the best. I feel like Bowser's the one character that the franchise was just like, we have a little bit of wiggle room with what we have him do and say compared to like our protagonists. They can make him a little meaner, they can make him a little cruder, and that means that he can say a lot more interesting things.
Wait for it right here.
We'll take my Koopa Cruiser. I very much love this motif of the villain of my villain is my friend kind of thing. Yep. Is that the phrase?
So here's the thing.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of thing.
But here's the thing. This Toad here is actually saying something pretty important that I found out from Chuck Conroy. Shout out to that guy. This Toad just said that hope your long vacation hasn't left you out of shape. Supposedly referencing Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh!
As I believe this was released after that game, from what I was told.
Isn't that one on the GameCube?
That was on the GameCube. This is on Game Boy Advance.
I'm remembering now. Is that the one that was 3D? Like one of their first 3D ones?
That was with the Pinatas were a thing, the Delfino Plaza.
Wasn't there like planet hopping? I might be thinking of a slightly different one. It's been a really long time.
Yeah. There was Flood.
Hey, I like that the Toads look slightly different from each other. It does make me very sad that Toads these days are just color swaps of each other.
Yep. Also, I know this game.
Toadette!
I don't know if that's Toadette, to be honest.
No. So like, okay, go down. We'll just take a quick look at her sprite. See, the way they complimented your mustache? Do you really think they would have programmed a male Toad to say that? In this particular era.
It doesn't look like. I don't think it looks like Toadette because I heard that.
No, it's a little smile. Her hands are in front of. Like, look at the way this guy's standing. Straight faced, arms at his side. The pink one, which yes, this is how they do things. The pink one is hands in front of her, almost like she's holding them, very girly like, and she's got a wee little smile. Depending on how many people want to watch this, I wouldn't mind scrolling the comments and seeing what people's opinions are. And I'm only saying it's a girl, not because I'm not inclusive with the whole
pink.
Well, boys can have pink, girls can have pink.
If you remember back,
boys can have blue. But this is 2003, okay? I think people forget just how recent some of the more intense social changes have occurred. 2003 was still an era where boys wore blue, girls wore pink, there was barely any representation, God forbid you're trans, not my actual opinion, and video games were still very much like, if it's a boy, it can look like anything, if it's a girl, it can look like anything as long as it has a bow, eyelashes, and lipstick, and pink.
By the way, I gotta show this off. Kingdom Courier Volume 1. Royal Speech Bombs.
Yes.
The villain who stole the lovely voice of the princess has fled to the Bean Bean Kingdom. Mario has reportedly been tapped for the rescue mission. As per usual, Luigi will stay home to guard the home front?
Interesting.
Anyway.
See, and it kind of looks like they're wearing a skirt, but then again, Like, look at that red toad up there, and his little vest and everything, and then the one down there, she's just like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
I can see that.
Look at the very back, she's got the little bun pigtails. It's really hard to see.
I think that she's wearing like an apron, and that just happens to be the boa behind it.
Oh yeah, I can see that too.
Yep. But yeah, save album.
This
Really.
is the unique thing about pixel art is that it can be very interpretive sometimes.
Yep. So here's the thing. This is the cool thing with the save albums. You go to these and you like hit save and continue. They write down where you're at. This is Toad Town Square.
Oh, this. See, and that's the other thing. With pixel art being as limited as it is sometimes, creators have to get very creative with how they can represent things. So like your save file, it doesn't just have to be words going across a screen. It can be something more interesting like that.
Yep.
See, you know he's the old guy because he's got the white mustache.
Well, that's Toadsworth. that's the caretaker for the princess or whatever. He's the one that follows the princess around wherever she goes.
What I'm saying is, in the creation of video games, even stories, books, movies, I forget what it's called, but it's where you use very specific imagery to create a very specific idea for your audience based on, you know, things like cultural things, stereotypes, God forbid the bad stereotypes, but in this case, whenever you want to represent someone that's old, you make their hair white, or give them a mustache and make it white.
Or is what Toadsworth...
Or give them a cane.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Something that indicates it.
Yeah, and I also just want to show you this stuff. So it's like, oh, Master Luigi, you going to the Bean Bean Kingdom as well? I just had to show that off.
So does this game have a 2-player mode?
No.
Okay, so Luigi forever stays in Mushroom Kingdom.
You'll see here in a second.
Oh, he's gonna have to get involved, I hope. I was gonna say, is he throwing a tantrum? I like his Koopa Cruiser. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
I feel like some of the designers who worked on some of the stuff where Mario is in space also worked on my Koopa Cruiser. It gives me jet plane with a deck kind of vibes.
Yep.
Oh, see him join? Do it, Luigi. You know you want to. Come on, you've dealt with scarier stuff. You have a whole mansion full of ghosts. You can do this. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If you keep shaking your head like that, I'm going to assume you're a bobblehead, and all I have to do is bop you a little bit, and you'll go up and down saying yes. Your gnarliness. I like that. Oh, now they're fully defending him, and he has to come along.
Well, just keep an eye on Luigi. You'll see what happens here in a sec.
Oh, why do I forget what they're called? Goombas?
The brown mushroom looking ones, they're the Goombas.
Yeah. Oh gosh,
Yep.
I can't believe I forgot what they were called. That makes me sad.
And then there's the Koopas, and I don't know if there's a name for the red ones, if it's just red Koopas, but they have the red shell, that's all I know.
I don't know. I'm not super familiar with all the
Also, I
villains.
remember Luigi was trying to escape.
Yeah, can't. Oh no! Oh, I love it. Look how adorable that. Oh. See, the newer generation probably isn't gonna have as much of an appreciation for how adorable that pixel art really is.
Mario and what's your name, green guy?
Luigi is pouting. Mario and Mr. Green Mario brother guy. Bowser's like, I'm on a mission, don't. Am I allowed to swear on your channel?
Just don't make a habit of it.
Okay.
But I will show this. So the save album here. Now, we were at Toad Town Square when we did this, right?
Yeah.
So what happens if we do it again?
I don't know what tool he's using to erase, but I don't really care. I like it.
It's like
I also
a
love
feather.
your little.
It's like a feather. That's all I know.
Oh.
It's similar.
I love your little coin case as well.
Yep.
So it's not just money in a corner or like a wallet. It's like, hey, guess what? You've got like this little coin, almost piggy bank type thing,
Yep.
where you're putting all your coins.
So now I gotta show you this. Luigi's following us now, like we're a part of the.
He's a little too close. He is so scared he is breathing down your neck.
Well, watch this.
Okay, I know it's not animated this way,
Yep.
but I can only imagine because Luigi is currently so miffed about all of it when they
Yep.
switch places. Luigi isn't walking on his own. Mario has just suddenly got his hand on the back of Luigi's, like, he's got like probably like a sensitive spot right between his shoulder blades. Like,
You
you
see
keep
this?
moving forward, dude. Keep moving forward.
Anyway, you see this block right here?
Oh. Oh, that's fun.
Yep. Anyway, now we go over here. Also, I'm gonna show this up.
Get in line, cutters. Is this zit noticeable? Oh, jeez. I thought you were talking with a French accent for a moment.
Try to leave.
I like how the Koopas are like dressed up in proper flight gear.
Right.
Wait, was I right? This machine flies?
Yeah, this is fine.
But not in space.
No, in the
Okay.
skies.
Well, that was unexpected. I guess I took the term cruiser a little too literally. Oh, are we gonna make a profile for ourselves?
Kind of.
Passport. We need identification.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. Of course! How else would Bowser get around if he wasn't able to, you know, forge his passport?
Right.
And we do apologize if you heard the screaming child. This is very unusual.
Yeah.
Your complex is very noisy today.
Exactly, but those are the same screaming kids that woke me up about a week ago on freaking 5
Are
o'clock
they
in the
new
morning.
to the building?
No, they've been around for a while.
We just got really unlucky today.
Yep.
Well, I don't know if they could hear him. I was talking, so. Well, yeah, if you hear a screaming child, it's the neighbor. No, we do not need to call the authorities. It's just a tantrum. Were you pressing all the buttons?
Yep. See, this is.
I love that you can just muck it up like that.
Yep.
I'm curious if this Koopa is gonna like get all upset with you the same way our school teachers would get upset with us on picture day.
Yep.
Kind of looks like one of the times he freaks out in
And if we
a
open
mansion.
and if we open up our suitcase and see our passports,
Yes! I love how they're opposites of each other too. Not just in their appearance now, but also like Luigi's up, Mario is down.
Yep.
Which is great.
Also, earlier we helped out a Koopa to show him where Bowser went.
Yeah? Ooh. I do like when they give the grunts a little personality like that.
Look at this.
It's nice to be nice.
Yep.
It's on a YouTube short. I can't remember who makes them, but it's this one guy who he interprets what it's like for the villain grunts and the hero sidekicks to talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this one thing he did where the hero comes in as absolutely just admonishing this poor grunt villain about why he shouldn't be working for the villain, and the villain doesn't actually care about him, and the grunt is like about to start crying. And then the villain comes in and is like, what did you tell him? The grunt's like, and the villain's just like, why would you tell him I don't love him? Come here. It's really funny.
Anyway, I'm gonna show you this. So he's gonna teach us how to prepare to fight as a pair, right?
Ooh,
If we tell him no thanks,
Double battles.
if we tell him no thanks, he's like, all right, fine, whatever.
Oh,
He's
can
like,
you
fine.
go back to him?
Well, no, watch this. So I'm gonna break this barrel, right?
Yes. Very angry Goomba. You're like, oh no.
And he does it anyway.
Oh, no, he didn't do it out of the kindness of his heart, though. He did it because he's worried about what happens if Bowser finds out.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's weird. It's like, oh, you have the option to say whether you do or you don't. And regardless, he tells you anyway.
I think it's a little bit different than that, though. In early games like this, where you didn't have a lot of choice, and then a whole bunch of games came along where they gave you, like, different paths, where your choices had, like, actual consequences, and now it's, like, pseudo that. It's like, no matter what choice you make, the same thing happens. It's a whole thing. But I feel like they did it really, really well.
Also, I gotta let you hear this song for a second. This music.
Mario's just jamming out.
Yep, that's my favorite.
And it's nice that instead of just going, "Hey, I'm gonna teach you anyway because it's the right thing to do,"
And that's what Luigi does when he's ready to
instead
attack.
he's just like, "Yeah, no, my boss will get angry. You're gonna learn this whether you like it or not."
Yep.
It still feels like you made a choice.
Yep.
And the guy also made his choice. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway, and acknowledge that you didn't want me to. And it's really nice coming off of Scarlet and Violet, where the NPCs have like nothing going for them dialogue-wise.
Right.
And that's if you even get to talk to them. So it feels really good. I know it's supposed to be a playthrough and not a review, but you can't underestimate just how much I truly am enjoying the little things here that newer games seem to be missing.
If I remember right,
maybe I'm just playing the wrong newer games.
Yep.
Probably.
Mario got a little lucky.
Stash!
Yep. You want to know what Stash does?
What does it do?
In battle, it allows you to get lucky hits more often, which is basically like a critical hit. And in shops, the higher your stash, the more of a discount you get.
Oh, so Stash is like D&D equivalent of a Nat 20.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know anything about D&D, so.
Okay, so Nat 20 in D&D is like, you succeed, but you succeed with flying colors to the point where it feels like the world is bending to your whim.
Okay. So looking over all this, I think I'm going to go for BP.
I don't think it's quite a Nat 20, but it's... Oh, you know what it would be? It's like playing D&D while having advantage. Which basically just means instead of rolling one dice, you roll two, and whichever roll is better, you take the better one. That's
Okay.
rolling with advantage.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! These NPCs are so fun!
Yep.
I miss this. I'm probably now gonna have to go and... I don't even know if I have the money for it. Is it free download for the Game Boy?
The Game Boy Advance, you need the expansion pass, actually.
I might have to. I barely ever got to play any Game Boy Advance games because I never owned a Game Boy Advance. I only ever got to watch over people's shoulders.
Anyway.
And it's obvious I've missed out on some great stuff.
Anyway, so here's the thing, and when we're in the field like this, if we have an enemy in front of us, we can just do this.
You know, despite them being so small, the way they're moving around like that, they clearly did not miss leg day.
Yep.
They kind of have to not miss leg day because the only other thing they could do is head day, and that would hurt.
Yep.
Plus, you can tell they haven't done head day because we can stomp on them and they get crushed.
Yep.
So you can basically go in for a kind of surprise attack.
Yeah.
Where you get a hit off of them before the battle even starts by
First attack,
jumping on
first strike is what they're called.
them. First strike?
Yep. Here, Luigi, get some more.
This would also be considered, I guess, well, in Pokemon it would be a critical capture, essentially.
Right, but that only works
From Legendary, from Legends Arceus.
Okay.
When you hit them in the back, it's almost always a really good catch.
Oh, that, yeah.
Kind of reminds me of that.
Okay.
And I'm huge into D&D right now, so in D&D this is kind of like successfully sneaking up on an opponent and thus getting to roll with advantage. There are also times where if combat isn't engaged with an enemy in D&D, you can attack them and get the first hit before combat phase starts, because in combat phase there's like a turn order you have to go through. So even if your opponent is faster than you, if you sneak up on them, you still get the first move. I don't know if they call it first strike, but they should call it first strike.
If I remember, if we talk to this guy...
The Pinch Crane. Mr. Pinch. Oh, is it a claw machine? Is it essentially a claw machine? I want it to be a claw machine named Mr. Pinch.
So yeah, as you can see, we cannot advance here. So if we hit this block...
Okay, it's not quite a claw machine, but at the same time, I kind of love it, and I like that it's called Mr. Pinch. It is a claw machine! It is a claw machine! Oh my gosh.
Looks like the crane mistook you for cargo. That looks uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
Hey, since
You
you're
can't
up
see
there...
it. It's off screen. We have to imagine the pain.
Hey, since you're up there, why don't we use you as a lookout? Oh, don't worry, you'll get to see it.
The wedgie! An atomic wedgie!
Yeah.
If the crane had another claw to it, another pincher, it could officially pull his underwear over his head.
Right.
Uh-oh. You can tell he sees something because his eyeballs are going straight through the lentils.
What's with all the hoopla?
Wow! Luigi, that is the second time you have bopped Bowser. Mario hasn't even got a single hit in yet. He kind of reminds me a little bit of Invader Zim. Just in the over-dramatic facial expressions with the tongue sticking out. That was a very common thing in Invader Zim.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention Invader Zim is green, so that helps a lot.
Get ready to meet a fan favorite character, Parker.
Really?
And I want you to read the dialogue.
Is it that little red guy underneath the machine?
I want you to
Is
read...
his head a green skull?
I want you to read the dialogue for him, okay?
That's Bowser. So I read his dialogue. Yeah! I am the great Cacaletta, most best pupil who is named Waffle. I am here, laughing at you. If you are giving us the chase just to get your silly princess's voice, then you are idiots of foolishness. Princess Peach's sweet voice will soon be the bread that makes the sandwich of Cacaletta's desires. And this battle shall be the delicious mustard on that bread, the mustard of your doom. How'd I do?
Excellent.
Okay.
Keep it up for the whole series.
Okay. I can pull off some voices like that. I can't do more serious. Yeah! Next it is the turn of you!
You can see how fun it is to quote Waffle.
Waffle is fun.
Yep.
I like his name, Waffle.
Yep.
I might use that as a nickname for some of my Pokemon.
Okay.
I don't know who I'll name it. Maybe Scovillain. I might name him Waffle.
Okay.
Because he kind of reminds me of Scovillain.
Okay.
Just with the colors reversed. Bowser's just out. Bowser's like, just creep. I love it. He's just like the deck shuffle. I wonder if I could become a dance move, Bowser's deck shuffle.
So basically, Waffle's tell here that Bowser would have taught us is the words that he's speaking. If the text is green, he's attacking Luigi. If it's red, he's attacking Mario.
The power of language.
Some enemies, you see now his
Have
text,
you readiness for this?
as you can see, the text is red, which means he's attacking Mario,
Mario.
and then he attacks Luigi. Most enemies have tells like that, and I'll see if I can do my best to bring up what those tells are.
Have you readiness for this? I don't know if I'll read all his combat stuff.
No, the combat stuff you don't have to as much, but it's kind of the stuff outside of battle.
Yeah, I just realized it's more repetitive than I thought it would be.
Yep.
I thought maybe it was unique dialogue, but not so much. What kind of bean would he be?
I don't know.
Well, he does say he is beloved and very much needed and a fan favorite. So
But you can start reading.
I
them.
wanted to say kidney bean because everybody needs a kidney.
But anyway, you can start reading.
Oof. How did you think rats like you beat such an awful nasty as me? Headgear!
That's a little too much.
Oh, sorry. It was too much fun. Bah! Now is when the talking stops. I do not have time to stop and smell foul roses such as you. One fell swoop is the way I will deal with you fake rats! Oh, ouch. No! I like the way he... Oh, hey, I just realized the way he laughs kind of matches the voice I'm doing.
Yep.
No, I like the Koopa Cruiser!
General Starshade, a massive explosion has been sighted. Confirmation. I need confirmation.
No!
General Starshade, meteorites confirmed. Impact in Stardust fields. Initiate recon. Emergency! Emergency!
Oh no, look at the Koopas! See, I know people give Luigi a lot of crud, and he gets beat up a lot and is a scaredy cat, but look how reliable he is.
Yep.
He is the only person to get 2 hits off of Bowser in this game without getting punched by Bowser, and he rescued Mario after they crashed. He woke up first. I'm just saying, give Luigi a little more credit.
So,
Oh no, the poor Koopas.
Yep.
You know, they got really lucky that they fell on little plateaus and not like into the abyss.
right. I think this is the Koopa I want to talk to.
Oh. Have I mentioned I read too much Reddit? That does remind me of a Reddit story. I won't go into it, but it very much reminds me of a Reddit story. Oh, what are these guys?
These are Hammerhead Bros.
Oh, that's right. I was gonna say, I thought I recognized them, but they look slightly updated from what I'm used to.
If you can't guess the
Classic
joke,
music.
if you can't guess, it's jumping the border.
Oh my gosh.
And so I don't need to explain it. I pretty much know how this works. So yeah, this is actually a mini game.
Oh, this is fun!
Yep.
I feel like this is a game you could play with little kids, assuming there are 2 adults very low to the ground, and you're playing on one of those like gym mats from, you know, the ones that are they're like 3 inches thick, and they're soft enough to fall on, but hard enough where, you know, you can.
Oh, screw that up.
I think most people know what I'm talking about. Then again, it wouldn't surprise me if like gym teachers just played this out on concrete.
Right.
You know, a couple scrapes, never hurt anybody. Just
Well, yeah,
wear helmets to prevent
because you have to
concussions.
jump that piece of rope. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I prefer that jump the border minigame would make a better task for challenging young kids taking the fitness test than like push-ups. I think I prefer it over push-ups, honestly.
Anyway, what happens if we enter back?
We get to play again. Yeah!
The infamous border jump 2 challenge.
Does it get harder?
Yes, this is actually this is level 2.
I wouldn't leave until I beat all the levels. Oh.
Yeah, they're gonna do a little fakey outy stuff here, but it's like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, they got you on that one.
Yeah, they did.
Because they swing up, they give it a little bit of finesse when. Oh.
You only get 3 lives, so you gotta be careful.
Am I distracting you?
Nope, we passed. We passed.
And look, Luigi did better than Mario.
Yep.
Okay, you want to know why I'm a bigger fan of Luigi than I am Mario?
What's that? Oh, hang on.
Okay. You've cleared level 2! A beanie reward. Oh, please tell me they give you a beanie. Like an actual beanie hat. Oh, the puns. The pun miss.
Now, here's another thing. There's a level 3, but I'm not confident enough to do that. So.
Okay. We'll get through.
And then there's a level 4, and then after that, there's a level where you can do all 4 at once, and you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like these guards.
Yep.
I'd say these guards are chaotic neutral.
Anyway.
Okay.
So this green pipe right here. You enter it.
Warp pipe. And we begin.
Yep. This is the only one we have. But I will say this: when you see this, enter it immediately.
Oh, is it like a save point?
No. I'll show you what that is when we find another green pipe somewhere later. Anyway, this stuff right here.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Just on that up. You have to jump with both bros to get across that. And then mushroom.
Nice.
So yeah, now we're officially in Bean Kingdom.
Okay, so is there a chance for me to explain why I
Oh.
Bumblebee?
Luigi got hit.
Yeah. I will explain now while you're in combat why I like Luigi. So, I can't remember where I heard the theory. It might have actually been on Game Theory that Luigi
By the way,
might actually be the father of Rosalie.
okay, I just want to say this right now. This enemy's called a Firefly.
Ah. He did some punnett tables, you know, those fancy genetic tables where you figure out which baby's gonna have blue eyes and which eyes are gonna be brown.
Mm-hmm.
And it just makes sense that the super tall Rosaline would be the baby of super tall Luigi and super tall Peach.
Okay.
And I like this theory that Luigi ends up getting Peach, that she just happens to have a thing for him rather than for Mario.
Mm-hmm.
And Rosaline is my favorite character of all from the Mario series. Used to be Toadette for a long time, but so I can't be that hard on Luigi. Also, one of the other games I played besides Mario Party was Luigi's Mansion, so I do have a soft spot for Luigi. Oh my god, Bowser! Yeah!
Hey Mario, great time. I can use a hand here. I'm kind of stuck.
Oh my gosh.
Look, keep your diet jokes to yourself. They're not funny. Just get me out of here.
I am now kind of inspired. Well, ooh. What kind of creature is that? Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh.
I am Tolstar, the great and famed king of Stardust Fields.
Okay, I did not expect him to answer my question. He looks sort of like a mix between a Koopa and a frog. And that's assuming people don't think Koopas already look like frogs. I don't think they look like frogs. Oh, I love it. I miss that animation for Tears.
So we're gonna give them all 115 of our coins just to set Bowser free.
He's probably angry that that's it.
Why, these are Mushroom Kingdom coins, aren't they? This is the Bean Kingdom. I suppose I have to calculate their value in local currency.
Oh god, I bet it's nothing.
Let's see, at today's exchange rate, 115 mushroom coins are worth 10 Bean coins.
Oh.
Well, for only 10 coins, I can't guarantee the secret won't slip out. That means I'll need an additional 100 Bean coins.
Ah, interesting how he won't help you, but he will help you.
Yep.
You know what?
Also, I should show you this. If we return with no coins, he's like, let's see, you know I have 0 coins. Hey, you haven't collected 100 coins yet, deadbeats.
I don't know if I call him chaotic neutral. I think he would be chaotic evil. He has very evil intent, but his way of going about it is chaotic. Like, he won't help Bowser out of the cannon, but he'll totally open up that bridge and help you guys go get more coins.
Right. So we're going to do a little bit of fighting, and then maybe wrap up from there. We'll see what happens.
I do apologize for all the D&D references.
Hey, don't worry about it.
It's
fine. You can say whatever you want. Just make sure the swearing's at a minimum.
Yeah.
Or at least not a habit.
I don't know, I got D&D on the brain today. I need to do some art related to my campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Not my campaign, I should say the campaign that I'm playing in. That's probably why it's on my brain as much as it is.
Okay.
So is it random how much those generate?
I don't know. Like, I've heard you gotta be quick. Some of them don't have as much. Like, see, this one's just giving us coins.
So there's a chance that the faster you hop back and forth, the more likely you can get more coins, maybe?
Probably. I can't say if it's actually for sure.
Okay.
I know there's an enemy back here. Is it? Yeah, there it is.
Do you win coins from enemies?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why we're also fighting as well, because we got.
I thought that might be it.
Also, great experience too. So. Yeah, you can see we just got 4 coins from that.
Ah, I see. I wasn't paying attention before.
Yep. So we got 32 coins right now. Oh, new enemy. Bill
the
Blaster.
cannons.
Bill Blaster.
Oh yeah, for Bullet Bill.
Yep.
Of course I remember Bullet Bill's name. How could I not?
Yep.
As a kid watching, like, oh gosh, watching other people play the original Mario, so Mario for N64. As far as
there was a lucky coming in.
As far as my little kid brain was concerned, Bullet Bill was the scariest and most difficult thing to deal with. Obviously not the case, but I don't know, little kid me was just fascinated with how, like, scary Bullet Bill was. Not because he was a bullet, but because, like, he took up a good chunk of the map and he would always seem so hard to dodge. But then again, we were, like, 6 and 7, so it was probably just us not being good at the game. Oh, that's fun.
Yep.
Can you fall off the cliff?
No. See, look.
Oh, okay. For a second, it looked like you were gonna fall right off. I'm just like, holy crap. Oh, there's a star. Why do those look like very tall toads? And I don't mean tall as in, like, height. I mean tall as in whatever God created them decided all their height should be in their neck, just like a giraffe. Like, what? Are they on our side? Doesn't look like it. Oh, this is fun. So you are controlling and mimicking them, right?
Nope.
Oh, they're doing it on their own.
Nope. Just it's a cutscene.
Okay. I thought maybe you were actually, like, following with them.
Nope. Can you imagine the amount of button pressing you have to do all that?
That's why I was curious. I'm just like, but is that actually possible? Okay, they are on our side. They were just testing us.
Yep.
I'm still curious what that sign says.
I'll show it up here in a second.
Why is there an oil barrel up there? Top left corner. Looks like an oil barrel. Oh, double jumping. Right?
You'll see.
Oh, assisted high jumping. Oh, spin jump. Wait, is that their nose? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Again, whatever creator deity there is. You know, I've totally mistaken. I thought their mouths were like really white neck collars. Oh my god, I've totally mistaken what they look like. It isn't that they have really long necks, it's that they have really big faces.
Yep.
Again, the wonderful interpretation of pixel art. Like, seriously, where their nose is, I thought that was like their mouth was hidden under it for whatever reason, and the rest was just neck below it.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So the sign you wanted to see.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Area 64. I get it. It's like Area 51.
Well, and N64 too. So
Yeah.
I think that's where also the joke's coming from.
Okay, so it's not a double jump, it's a spin jump for both of you to get across long distances.
And see, this is what you can do with Luigi.
Easy.
You can cancel at any time just by pressing the button Mario's assigned to.
They are oil barrels.
I would imagine.
Why are there oil barrels here?
I don't know.
Well, it did make a reference to Area 51.
Yep.
So it could be that this is kind of like a desert. So like, it's an obstacle, but it's also
I'm going back.
a waste zone.
I'm going back because I missed something I didn't see before.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
That.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, next time we see a save album, we'll wrap up there, okay?
Yeah.
And in other words, we might as well get into
This is a little bit like a military base. You got sandbag stairs.
Yep. Oh,
First got the bullet
I should also
bills.
show this off. We now have bros attacks as an option.
Ooh, double team.
Yep.
2-person attacks.
Yep.
And it's basically dance moves.
Yep.
That is great.
You can even do more damage with them, but they cost BP. That's what that other stat was for.
What's BP?
Bros points. Bros points, yep.
I guessed it.
And to restore bros points, you need syrup, which is what we just got a little while ago.
What kind of syrup?
Just syrup in general. There's
It's
no.
a mystery syrup.
No,
There
it's
could be anything in there.
no, it's just syrup. That's basically what they call it.
Yeah, no, it's mystery syrup. Syrup is I've always taken syrup as like a description of a type of fluid.
No, like I'll
Like
show you.
syrupy.
Like I'll show you. See, syrup.
No, I know it's named that.
Yeah.
But a lot of things can be syrup.
Well, it doesn't have an exact, like, it's not, you don't, it's not like maple syrup or strawberry syrup or anything. It's just syrup.
But look what you just said. Syrup comes in many different varieties.
Right.
What do you think syrup is without flavoring? It's a liquid of a syrupy consistency that may or may not taste good or bad. We don't know what it is. It's plain. But instead of calling it plain syrup, because plain syrup isn't like a thing that people buy, I don't think, we call it mystery syrup. Because that leaves us with the wonderful ability to imagine what it could possibly be in there. Maybe it's mustard syrup. Who would flavor their syrup like mustard? I don't know. They're evil. They need to go. Throw them into the void. But it's more fun to think of it that way.
I believe I saw a save album there a second ago, but I'm going to grab what stuff is around here first, and then we'll wrap
So
up.
here's my question though.
Mm-hmm.
This mystery syrup that tastes like nothing, that we get to imagine whatever flavor it could possibly be.
Well, I think it's referencing like pancake syrup.
I assume so. What flavor syrup do you think both the Mario Bros would like?
That
I imagine as brothers, they don't necessarily have the same preferences and taste.
right.
Like, I see Mario as being like a classic maple syrup fan, but I can see Luigi wanting maybe a little something sweeter, like strawberry. Will actually be a little more tart.
Here, I'll show you. Like, if you didn't see it, this is
No,
what,
I did. I'm watching.
Yeah.
It's gold.
Yep.
Okay, so obviously it is a reference to maple syrup, but I'm still asking, what kind of syrup do you think they both like?
I don't know. It's hard to say because supposedly they're Italian. Or at least, yeah, they have to be Italian because of the way they try to speak.
I mean, I don't know if they're canonically Italian, but yeah, most people refer to them as the Italian plumbers. So.
Yes. Anyway, with the save album right here, I'll just do that.
I could make a really, really bad joke about it being tomato syrup because it's basically tomato sauce for pasta.
Right.
But
As you can see, we got 92 coins right now, so we're almost there.
nice. Do we
Anyway.
want to get the rest of the coins and then?
Nope, we can do that in the next episode.
Oh, okay.
So, ready to wrap up?
I don't know why. I still think Luigi would like strawberry syrup more. I'm just gonna put it that way.
Only because I said it.
What? No. There are other syrup flavors. I could have gone with marmalade, but honestly, I kind of think Mario is probably more of a marmalade person.
But anyway, you ready to wrap up?
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga the series. I'm Big LT.
And I'm SFParker.
You got any final words for the first episode?
I've been yammering on. You can tell just how much I am thoroughly enjoying this. It could also be the energy drink I had since I only slept for 4 hours. We'll never know.
Ooh, I hope you'll be okay to record for the rest of the day.
Oh, I'll be fine.
Okay.
I've still got more energy drink.
Okay. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.